Brothers and sisters, good morning to you. It's Sister Sadie 1111 on this one and only June 1st, 2026, Monday. And I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for you because nothing would be as it is without you. That's right. Nothing. Anyways, look how beautiful it is out. If you can see with the sun, I don't know how that works. Try to put it over that way a little bit. Oh, if it didn't, then I'll try to edit. Did I say edit? I just got this, it's a free, it's called Edit Cut, I think. I could be wrong, you know me. But anyway, it's pretty cool what it does, but I haven't figured out how to have more control over it rather than it deciding what should be and not in my video. I'm sure there is, and I'm just lost by a button doing something I don't know that it's doing. And that is the world of electronics to me. Yeah, electronics. Computers. You know, the computers. All right. When you're on hold, you hear click, click, click. Whenever I hear an actual person doing that, I always let them know, oh my gosh, you're really doing it. Because it's true. Anyway, time is precious. Today's beautiful. It's supposed to be over 80 here in Oregon today. And I realize always just how blessed we are. I used to live in Southern Oregon for 18 years, and the summers over there are pretty harsh. But over in this area, it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, you know? You ever wonder what the weather's going to be like in Oregon? Just wait a couple seconds. You know? Wait a couple seconds. Anyways, loveliness going on. I was wondering whether I'm going to go work out today or not, but I'm going to just because of that. I've been feeling a little bit of restlessness and discontentness, but I think it's because I spoke out on behalf of my recovery recently and not spoke out on behalf of it. Well, kinda. You got to take you got to make time for yourself, and then you got to make sure that it is scheduled in there so it's understood. You know, you don't have to explain specifically. If people don't care, it's not their business anyway. But hey, you know what? Yeah, I got recovery stuff right now. You know, it's as simple as that. And recovery can be anything. It's not just drugs and alcohol. It certainly isn't, and God knows that's how they're running the world today, is playing on people's weaknesses and figuring out what is addictive enough. And that right there is enough to just start banging on some doors. But I'm not saying to do that. I'm not saying to do that. Shh. All right. Here's Shiny Boy over here hanging out. Shiny Boy Bunny, but for funny, me, my money, Johnny, those are shadows. Ooh. All right. So, I was given this poem, the only poem I've ever been given in my life, from who I call husband. I refer to him as my fiance sometimes, but it's just not true because we went and we were married by a friend of ours under a tree. Anyway, his name is Preston Babb. I don't call anybody was when they're over in the kingdom because they still are. They're just in the kingdom. Anyways, there was this card he gave me, and it goes like this. All things mellow in the mind, a sleight of hand, a trick of time. And even our great love will fade. Soon we'll be strangers in the grave. That's why this moment is so dear. I kiss your lips and we are here. So let's hold tight and touch and feel. For this quick instant, we are real. Bam! Sorry, Shawnee. That's not even close to how fast time can happen. Okay? So, in every moment today, And every place that you step your foot, you know you most likely have never stepped where you're going to step today, or looked over at a tree in a certain area of the tree that you've never really noticed. And if you zoom in really close, you can notice these things that the kingdom will start to point out to you. Anyway, I bid you a discerned day in all that you do, in all your missions and all your tasks and everything that's going on. Discernment and protection at all times. Pull full straight ahead. Here we go. I love ya.